Good evening, doctor, and thank you so much for joining us today.
Good evening. It's a pleasure being here. Thank you for inviting me here again.
Great. Doctor, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Let me introduce myself. I am Dr. Sofia Kothare. I'm a consultant homeopath, also a consultant esthetician, psychologist, and obesity management. I have been practicing for the past 8 years.
Great. We are really glad that you took out time to spend time with us today, doctor. So today, we really wanted to discuss and understand from you that as the coronavirus is spreading, and we are hearing a lot about how to reduce the exposure and how to take care of ourselves if we get sick. And all of these are very, very important tips. But what we are not hearing much about is how can we really boost our immunity so that if we do get exposed to the virus, how can our body effectively fight back against the virus? And whatever tips we are seeing online, we really thought that we can get an expert, and that's why we wanted your help to help us understand how to boost immunity today. So, Doctor, first I'll start by asking you, can you tell us the top three diets that we can follow, the top three things that we can incorporate in our diet so as to boost our immunity?
Definitely, as we always say that feeding your body with the right food is very essential in increasing and maintaining your immunity. It's very easy to categorize the foods that you can actually have. Food which is rich in vitamin C, vitamin A, and vitamin E are the basics. Vitamin C basically helps in increasing the count of WBCs. WBCs, when I say, is white blood cells. So increasing the count of WBC helps in battling against the infection. It also helps in increasing immunity. So when I say vitamin C, there are various citrus fruits that are available. Oranges, tangerines, lemon, strawberries. So inculcating these fruits into your diet are one of the important things to maintain your immunity and to increase your immunity. Second is the vitamin A. Vitamin A are also carotenoids. So what we say, basically the red fruits or the red vegetables or the orange, like the carrots, the tomatoes, also the green leafy vegetables. So they have high amount of carotenoids in their carotenoids. So what carotenoids do basically is they're anti-inflammatory. They help in reducing the inflammation that the body produces when your defense system or when immunity goes down. When you have the right amount of these vegetables or fruits into your diet, the immunity increases by acting against the viruses or the germs that transmitted into your body. The other thing what is very essential is the vitamin E. The vitamin E are basically power-packed antioxidants. So spinach, ginger, most of the green leaf vegetables, they are packed with this antioxidant. The antioxidants basically help in increasing the oxygen amount of your body. Thus, when the oxygen capacity or the oxygen deliverance is increased, you see your immunity reaches the peak where you can battle any infections very easily. So these are the three essentials that one needs to have in their diet.
Great, doctor. I think that was pretty helpful. Now, all of us know what are the essential foods that we need to stock up on in the coming times.
Absolutely.
So, doctor, now the second thing that we really wanted to understand from you is, now that we are locked in our houses, are there any specific exercises or yoga routines that we can follow from inside our homes? Can you tell us the top three things that we can follow that will help us boost immunity?
Definitely. I think this is the time when you can actually look into yourself. You can have a lot of self-care, self-pampering, look into the health, basically the health benefit that you can achieve. The quarantine time is not a time where you should feel self-caged or you should feel that there's nothing to do, but this is a time where you can have a lot of things which you always wanted to do. Yoga, meditation is quite essential. I would say yoga is a thing that everyone should practice in today's hour. What yoga or exercise does is basically it helps in balancing your body and mind. So when there is a balance between the body and mind, health definitely has to be better. When I say health, your immunity has to be good. So there are very few basic yoga asanas what you can do at home. It does not need much time. Probably 30 to 40 minutes given by you should really work great. The first one I would say is Surya Namaskar. Surya Namaskar incorporates 12 yogasanas or 12 kinds of exercises. So this improves your blood circulation, it improves your flexibility, It makes your joints more strong, it helps in digestion. So this is one asana which you can perform probably 6 to 7 times at one go. The second I would say is pranayam. It's a very simple breathe in, breathe out exercise. It is very simple what you can do for at least 10 to 15 minutes in a day. What this does basically is it improves the circulation. When the circulation improves, the flow of blood to most of the parts or to all the parts is maintained, it's accurate and adequate. This thus helps in improving immunity as well. The third thing what I would suggest is it is called as Ardha Matsya Asana. Now what this is basically is that it is a spinal asana. It is very good in maintaining the posture plus also digestion. The reason why I recommend this is because if your guts are fine, if your guts are healthy, your immunity is good. So the healthy gut is directly proportional to your immunity. What this does is basically it nourishes the spinal column. Also, it helps in eliminating the toxins from the body. Thus, if you have any digestive issues, they will be taken control with this asana. The other asana which is very good is especially in today's time when coronavirus is so prevalent and it's a pandemic what we see. So this asana is called as Uttasana. This is something as called as bending double. So in this, the sinuses are drained properly. The blood circulation to your sinus and your mucous membrane is adequate. Sinus and mucous membrane are the two main defense mechanisms to fight against any germs or diseases. So these 3 to 4 exercises if done every day for at least 30 to 40 minutes will improve your immunity and gives a good balance of mind and body. You feel quite fresh and rejuvenated as well.
Got it. That's pretty helpful advice, doctor. And I'm pretty sure all of us can now feel fresher even though we are locked inside our houses if we do try out some of the exercises that you've mentioned. The other thing that we hear a lot about is the ghar ke nuske. What are the home remedies that we can follow? So if you can throw a little bit light on that and tell us the top 3 home remedies according to you that we can follow to boost our immunity.
Sure. The home remedies, or as we say, the Dadi Ma ka or Nani Ma ka nuska has always been the best nuskas, I will say. As a kid, I have actually followed or used these tips to, prevent cold, cough or sore throat. Or even if I get it, it's better to use it. It helps in preventing and also curing your cold and cough. As we all know that the basic symptoms of coronavirus are cold, cough, runny nose, sore throat. The basic things what you can do right now being at home is you can have a lot of ginger tea or lemon tea or an infusion of lemon, honey, ginger, turmeric with warm water. The third thing what you can do is basically you can have chicken soup or chicken vegetable soup. So these things are essential because they are anti-inflammatory, antibacterial. They help in improving the immunity by helping us fight against the bacteria or viruses that get transmitted into our body. So these 3 things if you can do. Also keep yourself hydrated. The right amount of water taken will actually help in removing or eliminating the toxins from your body. So if the toxins are removed, the immunity is better and you can actually give a barrier. It's a very natural barrier for the entering of the microorganisms. So if you have a strong barrier or a shield, the virus or the microorganism does not really tend to enter your body. So it's a defense mechanism which builds up by drinking the right amount of water. So around 6 to 8 liters of water a day will definitely help you.
Got it. Great. Doctor, now that we are actually locked in our houses and we have a lot of time to ourselves to introspect and really think about our lifestyle and the good habits that we want to form, do you think there's something that we can incorporate in our lifestyle habits as well, which can help us affect our immunity?
Definitely. There are a lot of many things that you can do to increase your immunity, build up a good immunity. So when I say lifestyle, you have to add a lot of things and minus a few things from your lifestyle changes. The first thing what I will say is sleep. Adequate sleep is very important. Now that we have time for ourselves, we can actually have good amount of sleep. Sleep because it helps in improving the immunity. Sleep is somewhere it affects the hormonal levels of a body. So when the hormones are placed rightly, the immunity is also at balance. So sleep is very adequate and very important. Water intake is very important. Hydration, keep yourself hydrated. So when I say water, you can also use a lot many fruits or vegetables. You can use detox water as well. You can use citrus fruits or what fruits which contain high amount of water, like the muskmelon or the watermelon. You can use pudina. You can use all these things in water, and you can use it as a detox. The third thing, what I would say, which is very essential, is cut down on alcohol consumption, avoid tobacco smoke. The reason why I say this is because, as we all know, that coronavirus it it targets the respiratory system. So, as we all know, that the respiratory system gets targeted, we see breathing difficulties. And adding to it, if you are even smoking tobacco, this worsens the situation. So, if you want to keep your lungs healthy, please try refraining yourself from tobacco smoke. Also, try indulging yourself into yoga, meditation, exercises. This is a very natural, very nice way to keep your mind and body healthy. So, these 4 5 things, if done rightly, you will definitely see changes in your day to day routine.
Got it. So this was pretty informative, doctor. And thanks a lot for summarizing it for us, that how can we improve our diet to boost our immunity, what are the different exercises that we can do, what are the home remedies, the ghar ke nuske that we can follow to boost our immunity, and towards the end, the lifestyle habits. I think it was a very, very comprehensive set of information that you've given to us. And thank you so much for your time today, doctor.
Thank you. I would just say that stay indoors, stay safe, and stay healthy.
Sure. Thank you so much, doctor.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Man Matters, to get expert advice on your health and wellness.